Brian will be joining me in a minute. He hasn't done a runner. We've enjoyed the food. We actually think it's about 2 years, I think, since we were here. A lot has happened in that time. I'll just get my guitar. Thank you, Lester.
You sit there at the back and see how long you've been doing for.
Now we can tell you actually the last time that Brian and I played together was, and this is true, was actually we were backing Adrian Plass because he was at the Regal Theatre in Minehead back in October, and I think that was the last time Brian and I played together. So, and literally we haven't rehearsed, so we haven't really seen a lot of each other since October. So Brian's just moved house. We're dashing up and down from Cornwall, and anyway, enough about us.
Right, late Christmas.
Yes, right. Happy New Year.
We're going to start off with a little Irish song just to get us loosened up. It's a lovely little song. It's called "I'll Tell Me Ma When I Get Home."
If I've got a voice.
If he's got a voice. Yes, Roy's been ailing a bit this week, so. Okay.
I'll tell me ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and steal my comb, that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? La 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 la. Oh wow, that moody swears he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knocking the door, they ringing the bell, saying only true love by you well. Out she comes as white as snow, rings on the fingers, bells on the toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die, still get the better with the roving eye. La 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 la. Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them all when she gets home. Let them all come as they will, it's Albert's beauty she loves still. La 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 la. Tell me ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and steal my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? La 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 la. Hey. I think that should have been played at 33 instead of 45. That's showing your age if you remember 33 and 40. 78, yes?
Yes.
Cylinders, yes.
Yes, wax cylinders. Bloody Joe.
Right, we thought we'd... I don't know what it's like. It's very warm in here, isn't it? It's almost... My wife has reached that time in her life when she has the... Well, she calls them Caribbean moments, I think, which is nice.
My Welsh auntie used to say the vapors.
This was so. This is a West Indian calypso, as sung by Harry Belafonte. Do you remember him? Yes. Do you? Well, my grandmother had told me about him. You may remember this.
So this is your chance to do a bit of singing.
Yes.
We don't stand here so you can listen. We like to.
You've got to work for your supper.
That's it. You're not here to enjoy yourselves.
These evenings we do like to think are educational. So we know that because when we did this concert with Adrian Plass and we played at the Regal Theatre, we heard an old lady going out saying, "My God, that taught me a lesson."
Actually, there's nothing. In life, what there is actual things that are said, true things. And again, Roy and I, over the years, well, there used to be 3 of us. Tragically, Ken died, what was it, back in the early 90s, but we did it quite sort of almost semi-professionally for years. And we were doing a concert not far from Bridgwater. It was the Stagursey You know Stagursey
Victory Hall. The Stagursey Victory Hall.
Yeah, for the Stagursey Conservative Group.
Oh, yes.
And this old lady, this dates us now, she came up, it's absolutely true, it's true as I'm standing here, she came up and she said, "You ought to go on Opportunity Knock," she said. I said, "Do you think so?" She said, "They get a lot of rubbish on that programme." I know what she meant to say.
Down away where the nights are gay and the sun sets daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica I made a stop. 'Cause I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. Me heart is down, me head is turning around, I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. George. In the market door you can hear lady cry out, while on her head she bear ackee rice or a fish on ice, and the rum is fine any time of year. 'Cause I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. Me heart is down, me head is turning around, had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Oh yeah. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I declare that my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. 'Cause I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. Me heart is down, my head is turning around, had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. I've had to guess these microphones, but I hope we're not too loud for you. That's all right. That's all right. Well, talk about being educational. These we collected these songs over the years, and some of them are really, really quite old. As you can tell, this one is very old. It was actually unearthed when they were doing the excavations in Bath, you know, for the Roman baths. It's a Roman song which they found in an urn. What's the Grecian urn? It was a Roman urn. Anyway, they had it translated, and so we sort of put a tune to it. And it was like...
It's known as the Roman candle. Completely true, this was going up in there. What a load of believe that.
Have you ever seen the likes of a Roman candle? A fella what never lets his braces dangle. I'm a gladiator, fast and furious, dashing around the town in a skirt so curious. I'm in the bodyguard of Julius Caesar. He's got a face like a lemon squeezer. My name's Marcus, Titius Tarchus, perhaps just Rome. I'm glad, very, very glad. I'm a gladiator. Ancient Rome, that's my home. Thrive for a shot by the hippodrome. I'm glad, very, very glad, from my helmet to my toes. Go, my old dad was a Roman lad, and he left me his Roman nose.
Terrible.
Yes, it can only get worse. Right.
It's funny actually. I was just thinking, this is terrible. People think you start telling gags and jokes. I had to go to the doctors quite recently, because I was quite seriously ill last year, but I went to the doctor and I said, I don't know whether it's the medication. I said, but every night, usually about 2:30 in the morning, I'd wake up singing. He said, well, what are you singing? I said, every morning, the green, green grass of home. He said, you know what you've got? I said, what's that? He said, you've got Tom Jones syndrome. I said, really? I said, is it common? He said, well, it's not unusual. That's the worst joke that I know.
Actually, he went to the doctor's and he said to the doctor, how do I stand? And he said, the doctor, I don't know, that's what amazes me.
No, I have to say, it was very good. I spent some time in Musgrove last year. Mind you, it gets a bit busy now. It's a couple of days I couldn't even get a corridor to myself.
Mind you, doctors are very strange people. I went to the doctors recently for the annual MOT, and he said, can you go up the window? He said, can you stick your tongue out? I said, why? He said, well, I don't like the people who live opposite. He said, can you climb on the bed? I said, why? Do you want to examine me? He said, no, I want to sweep up.
Oh dear.
What are we doing?
Oh, yes. I don't know, I've got a clue.
Oh yes, that's right. From the sublime to the ridiculous.
Yeah. We went to a fancy dress party at our church last week, and our minister came dressed in a gorilla, as a gorilla. I thought, well, there's a blessing in disguise. And what are we doing, Roy?
Yes, this talk about education. This was a song which this will lighten your evening. This was a song.
He thinks it's good.
This is a song, an American song, which was written by a man in a condemned cell. Did you ever see the film? Ever see the film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Anybody ever seen that film? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Yeah, lovely film. That's right. Wonderful film. Well, it's a song called I'll Fly Away. Actually, it's quite a sad song, really, but. Well, we did this when we were later in class. So I've been with Gordon Bedford, it's about the same level. So we'll do it for you, Gordon, as well. So, well, because it makes the contrast between them.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was making people laugh, so we thought to contrast it, we would sing a song about people just about to be executed. So, right,
it is true. Right, 1, 2, 3. One bright morning, when this world is over, I'll fly away to my home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away, fly away. Just these few more weary days and then I'll fly away. Like a bird from these prison walls I'll fly away, fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away, fly away. No more hurt, or weariness, or pain, when I'll fly away to my own dear family once again. I'll fly away, fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away, fly away. I'll fly away, fly away. I'll fly away, fly away. Oh, dear. Have we got time for more? Well, you've been very patient, and actually, when we were singing the Jamaica song, I heard some nice voices coming out there. So, yeah, one or two. So we thought you'd give another opportunity to do some singing. You may remember lots of songs that you remember from your childhood. Do you remember Old MacDonald? Yeah. The farm, you know. You know that song. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah. God, that's pathetic.
Actually, no, the daft thing is, what we don't want to do is being stupid about it, going, and stuff like that. Actually, funny enough, Roy and I went down to Dalverton last week. There's a big lorry in front of it, it's completely true. Written right across the lorry, it said sheep. be patient. And you can hear it in there going, are we there yet? It's rubbish, isn't it?
Oh,
dear, dear.
So if we sang, Old MacDonald had a farm.
That's it, brilliant.
And on that farm he had some sheep. E-I-E-I-O. Then we do the actions, you see. There were...
You're doing this dead easy. That's a big sheep.
You can't do this with your arms folded, by the way. You have to...
That's a big sheep.
Big sheep, little sheep.
This man's filming it over there. You'll be on film.
Big sheep, fat sheep, thin sheep, fat sheep. It's quite easy.
Big sheep, little sheep, big sheep, fat sheep, thin sheep, fat sheep.
Shall we give it a try?
That's it.
That's all. Got a jug each now.
Sorry?
Got a jug each.
Get another before we know it.
No expense for this one. Yes, right. Old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had some sheep.
E-I-E-I-O. There were big sheep, big sheep, big sheep, fat sheep, thin sheep, fat sheep. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Now old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had some pigs. E-I-E-I-O. There were big pigs, little pigs, big pigs, fat pigs, thin pigs, fat pigs, big sheep, little sheep, big sheep, fat sheep, thin sheep, fat sheep. Getting it? Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Do you play the trombones? Now old MacDonald had a farm. You've got to work at this. And on that farm he had some...
Rabbits.
E-I-E-I-O.
There were big rabbits, big rabbits, big rabbits, fat rabbits, thin rabbits, fat rabbits, big pigs, big pigs, fat pigs, big fat pigs, big sheep, big sheep, fat sheep, fat sheep. Old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
Now old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had some cows.
E-I-E-I-O.
There were big cows, little cows, big cows, fat cows, thin cows, fat, big rabbits, little rabbits, big rabbits, fat rabbits, little rabbits, fat rabbits, big pigs, little pigs, fat pigs, big sheep, little sheep, fat sheep, Donald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Last one.
Oh, thank goodness. Now old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had some donkeys.
Big finish now. There were big donkeys, little donkeys, big donkeys, fat donkeys, thin donkeys, fat donkeys, big cows, little cows, big cows, fat cows, thin cows, fat cows, big rabbits, little rabbits, big rabbits, fat rabbits, little rabbits, fat rabbits, big pigs, little pigs, fat pigs, thin pigs, fat pigs, big sheep, little sheep, big sheep, fat sheep, thin sheep, fat sheep. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Big finish now.
E-I-E-I-O. Well done. Would you say Is there anybody thinking of getting married tonight? Actually, I always remember years ago, Roy said to me, we were out playing somewhere, he said, tonight I'm celebrating my 21st wedding anniversary. He said, I can't remember breaking 3 mirrors.
So that's uncut. I call my wife my treasure. People say to me, where did you get it from?
I said, the vicar said he'd an awful wedding, but he said, look, do you want time to think about it?
Get on, come and do the song.
Right, where do we get to?
You may remember this. It's an old song with slightly
Now
different
listen
words.
very carefully to the words. You probably recognise the tune here, but listen to the words. And gentlemen, you will not get married after this. I got married last Friday, had to be wife there beside me, the guest had all gone. We were alone, side by side. I got ready for bed when I nearly fell over dead. When her teeth and her hair she placed on a chair, side by side. Little glass eye to follow, with a wooden leg so small, with her arms and other attachments she placed on a chair by the wall. I was so broken hearted, from most of me wife I was parted, so I slept on the chair. There was more of her there, side by side. I want to tell you, side by side.
Close. Takes years of practice, this. Danced on the night we were wed. We danced and we danced, for the room had no bed. Oh, bed. Yes, yes. This is it's an old folk song. You may remember that has a lovely chorus, which I'm sure you know. You join in and sound beautiful.
I don't know whether children still sing at school. You know, we used to years ago. I mean, Roy and I, we came from very similar backgrounds actually, and you know, good sort of hard working class families, I suppose. And I was saying something the other day. You know, kids now they had all the flash kit that they wear. I mean, when I was a nipper, and when I first started going to primary school, my mum used to get all my school clothes from the Army and Navy stores. Do you remember those? I tell you what, it was no joke at the age of 10 going to school dressed as a Japanese admiral. Scarred me for life, that.
Yeah, it made you think about Christmas, you know. We had sort of quite poor backgrounds and quite sad, really. Never really got very much. I remember my parents brought me a rocking horse for Christmas, and it died on Boxing Day. This is an old Chinese song called Tu Ning.
There's the heat in here, though.
Right. You may remember this. The gypsy rover came over the hill, bound through the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of the lady.
Your bit.
Chorus.
Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.
She left her father's castle gate, she left her own true lover, she left her servants and her estate to go with the gypsy rover.
Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.
saddled his fastest steed, searched the valleys all over, sought his daughter at great speed, and whistling Gypsy Rose.
Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.
He rode till he came to a castle fine, down by the river Clady, and there was music and there was wine for the gypsy and his lady.
Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.
Oh, he's no gypsy, my father, said she, but lord of the free lands all over, and I will stay till my dying day with my whistling Gypsy Rose. Last time.
Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.
Well done. And it's quite interesting seeing the little quiz we did about the gardening one. Because there's some great friends of ours, used to live next door to them, called Jack and Pauline in Minehead, and they're quite heavily involved with the gardening club. And this, again, this is true. She got very confused at Pauline one day, and what Jack did, he ate daffodil bulbs instead of onions. And apparently they're very poisonous. He was rushed only last week into Musgrove Hospital, intensive care. And I said, how is he, Pauline? She said, well, he's not that good. But she said, the doctors were hopeful and they reckon he'll be out in the spring. My gags get worse as they go. That's green, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good.
As you follow on the gardening thing, we're going to do. We're still within 12th night, so we're going to sing.
We can sing
Christmas
tomorrow.
Yes, we can. We'll sing it all night. The Christmas Carol. It's the Holly and the Ivy, but it's maybe a slightly different version.
Right. If you know this one, please join in. This is the Old English tune.
It is. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly tree bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. The holly tree bears a blossom as white as any flower, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our sweet Saviour. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. The holly tree bears a berry as red as any blood, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to do poor sinners good. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. The holly tree bears a prickle as sharp as any thorn, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ on Christmas Day in the morn. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly tree bears the crown.
This is quite priceless, this one, because not many people even around our way over this. Many years ago, we actually did made a record. There's still a few about because they were supposed to self-destruct after 12 plays, but this is what we tried to do is to get a lot of local sort of stuff on there, and this was one of them, which is actually called the Dunster Carol. And people in Dunster had never heard of that, but it actually did come from Dunster.
It did indeed, yes.
Can you see that okay? Because the light's shining on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you very much.
Oh, here along our streets, past the minstrel throng, hark they play so sweet, on their lutes the Christmas song. Let us by the fire, ever higher, sing until the night expires, sing until the night expires. On December rings every day the chimes, loud the gleemen sing in the street their merry rhymes. Let us by the fire, ever higher, sing until the night expires, sing until the night expires. He who by the fireside stamps his foot and sings, but he who blows his hands not so gay a carol brings. Let us by the fire, ever higher, sing until the night expires, sing until the night expires. Shepherds at the grange, where the child was born, sang with many a change Christmas carols until morn. Let us by the fire, ever higher, sing until the night expires, sing until the night expires.
We're done, speaker. It's very difficult actually, on a serious note, because as I said earlier, there used to be three of us, and it becomes very difficult actually to start trying to sing three-part harmonies with two voices. But we stagger on.
Anybody know Cornwall very well? Lamorna? Anybody been to Lamorna Cove? Yeah, it's a lovely place, isn't it? Lovely. This is it's a song from down there. It's called Lamorna. This will test your reflexes, because you've got to sing and do and clap at the same time. That'll do. Close enough.
That's what I like about Royce.
The chorus goes like this.
'Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet.
Now that's your bit, you see. Wet, wet, wet.
And of course,
Hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night through the pale moonlight, way down to the morning.
Do you want to give that a try? It's dead easy.
'Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night through the pale moonlight, way down to the morning. So now I'll sing to you about a maiden fair I met the other evening on the corner of the square. She had a dark and a roving eye. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night through the pale moonlight, way down to the morning. 'Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night through the pale moonlight, way down to the morning. As we got out the cab, I asked her for a name, and when she gave it me, well, mine it was the same. So I lifted up her veil, for her face was covered over. To my surprise, it was my wife I took down to the morning. 'Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was down to the morning.
She said, I know you now, I knew you in the dark, I knew you all along, but I did it for a lark, and for that lark you'll pay, for the taking of me down there, you'll pay the fare for riding there, way down to the morning.
'Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget, her eyes they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was and down in Newligan, she was a charming rover, and we rolled all night through the pale moonlight, way down to the morning.
Yes. We'll do something serious for the church.
Really?
Yeah. Does anybody like the rock and roll?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing any of that.
I first heard this by a lady. Everybody hears this song and they think it's Ronan Keating, but in actual fact it was done by an American lady called Alison Krauss. I thought that's something you had, but anyway. But no, she's very good, and it's called
When you say nothing,
When You Say Nothing at All.
it goes like this.
You play it,
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud, but when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me whenever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. We did start with a calypso, didn't we? So we'll do. Do anybody know the Christmas calypso? See him lying on a bed of straw. You know? Oh, well, we can still do this, can't we?
Yeah, we've got 24 hours.
Yes, right. Lying on a bed of straw, a drafty stable with an open door, Mary cradling the babe she bore, the Prince of Glory is his name. On a
men. Just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came. Star of silver sweeping across the skies, show where Jesus in the manger lies. Shepherds swiftly from your stupor rise, to see the Saviour of the world. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem, to see the Lord appear to men. Just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came. Angels sing again the song you sang, brings out glory to the heart of man. Sing the Bethlehem's little baby can, be salvation for the soul. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem, to see the Lord appear to men. Just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came. Mine are riches from your poverty, from your innocence eternity. My forgiveness by your death for me, child of sorrow for my joy. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem, to see the Lord appear to men. Just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem, to see the Lord appear to men. Just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came.
Yeah, something we should.
How are we doing for time here? I know what time we started, actually.
No, we're right.
We okay? Okay?
Yeah.
What, 10 songs? 10 minutes?
Excuse me, sorry.
Could you pour me some water?
Yeah, sure.
If you can.
Okay, good. Something that won't be very long. So, used to, we talk about growing up. When we grew up, there were no cars in the streets. We used to play in the streets, play football and cricket in the streets, and we used to tie ropes to the lampposts and play skipping games across the road. Quite a normal childhood back in the 50s, really. And we learned lots of songs about skipping games. Do people still skip now? I did a lot of skipping at school. I skipped maths, skipped English, skipped sports. This is.
People used to do things like that years ago. I mean, when I was at school, there was always a great thing about singing. My father was a great musician. Everybody in the house used to sing. And this is absolutely true. We had no lock on the toilet door.
That's why.
And that's why, because we used to be in the morning, oh, yes, sing, and you sat there with your foot on the door, you know, we'll keep a welcome in. And this is absolutely true. I came up to Bridgwater last year, and I went into B&Q, and there wasn't a lock on the door. I thought, brilliant, so I sat there like that, and the door opened outwards. Skipping song.
Yes. Anyway, when
you've been in there as well.
Youngsters used to have their own songs they used to make up when they were skipping games, and this is just a collection of them. You may remember these.
Well, the big ship sails down the alley, alley-o, the alley, alley-o, the alley, alley-o. Well, the big ship sails down the alley, alley-o, on the last day of September. Where shall we send them to? Send them to, send them to. Oh, where shall we send them to on the last day of September?
See, Gordon's on the gin again. Gordon's gin.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. You can't see what we can see. Looks just like water, doesn't it?
Send it to America, America, America. We'll send them to America on the last day of September.
Where I came from Merseyside, that's where I come from originally, we used to have a song that went like this. Our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang, bangy, bangy, bang, bangy, bangy, bang. Oh, our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang on the last day of September.
This is one all the way from Bonnie, Scotland. 3 crows sat upon the wall, sat upon the wall, sat upon the wall. 3 crows sat upon the wall on a cold and frosty morning. And this is what I like to call this one the Syrup of Figs Lament, the Andrews Liver Salts Ballad. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Skip to the loo, my darling.
And when you used to skip, and you had to run out, and then the next person had to run in, and you had to, the rope was still turning, you used to sing, go tell my very best friend, my very best friend, my very best friend, go tell my very best friend, while I go out to play.
On the hill there stands a lady, who she is I do not know. All she wants is gold and silver, all she wants is a nice young man.
I remember that.
I do know. Harry Lyon. Right. Now, what we'd like to do, he's in the forces, he was a bee feeder. Right. Right. Now I think the table here. Sorry, this won't be painful. If we take this table here and the ones on the front of there, right?
Take the first 2 tables across.
What there, that one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're on your own, Gordon. Back there, won't we? Right, we'll take the 2 front tables. You can sing the really difficult one, the Liverpool version. Our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang, bangy, bangy, bang, bangy, bangy, bang. Oh, our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang on the last day of September. Right, the next 2 tables, it's hey ho, skip to thy loo, actually. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Hey ho, skip to the loo. That's all it is. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Skip to the loo, my darling. Dead easy, isn't it, Roy?
Oh, and then,
On the hill?
yes,
The Huddersfield Girls Choir back there, you can sing the difficult one. On the hill there stands a lady, who she is I do not know. All she wants is gold and silver, all she wants is a nice young man. Now, do you get the idea? We start here, our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang, hey ho, skip to the loo,
and you keep on
the
singing,
hill, and then you just keep going, and then for good measure,
ad nauseum, until you get sick of it.
Exactly, and then Roy and I, we will burst forth and do 2 verses of Bobby Shafto's Gone to Sea, just to completely confuse everybody. Exactly.
Right, are you ready?
Right, here we go then. Our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang, bangy, bangy, bang, bangy, bangy, bang. Oh, our back door goes bangy, bangy, bang. Are we ready then?
And again.
Hey ho, skip to the loo. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Hey ho, skip to the loo. Skip to the next 2 tables. Here we go. On the hill there stands a lady. Who she is I do not know. All she wants is gold and silver. All she wants is a nice young man. Oh, Bobby Shafto's gone to sea. Silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, my Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's bright and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's my love forevermore, my Bobby Shafto. very good. That. Do you know, my poor, I'm not saying it, my poor old Auntie Violet, she was a Bridgwater lady, and no longer with us, but she used to, one of the things she used to do was to go to the bingo, yeah? And my cousin, he took his mum to the bingo. She never, well I say she went to the bingo, she'd never been in her life. So he took her to the bingo. And they were there calling the numbers there, and she leant over and she started filling out Michael's card. He said, no, fill up your own. She said, mine's full up. He said, you stupid woman. And so she jumps up, runs to the front, and she came back, and he said, well, what have you won as a prize? And she had a pair of Wellington boots. She won. He said, hang on, mother, is that what you got as a first prize? No, she said, I didn't want the first prize, it was a diving set. Oh, he said, mother, it was a divan suite. Oh, dear. Oh, I can everything. How are we doing there? Are we okay?
That's okay. We'll do. That's, yeah.
Well, nothing at all?
Yes, that's a quiet song.
Right. Yeah, this is a quiet song, so Roy tells me. Yeah, this is a song by an American gentleman who I had the great privilege to meet a few years ago and sat and chatted it with him for a while. A chap by the name of Tom Paxton. And wrote a lot of nice songs, which you probably remember one, The Last Thing on My Mind, which I think everybody's done. But this is one of his songs, which we committed to vinyl many years ago, and it's called Nothing But Time.
We were going to do one of John Denver's songs, but he never did any of ours, so we thought, no, do Tom Paxton's instead.
Oh, how can you be that?
We could talk for an hour without resting, and not a single sentence would be heard. And I knew in a moment you were leaving, though you didn't have to say one word. But you know better than I do just what you're hoping to find, 'cause you've got a lot to think over, and me, I've got nothing but time. What you gave me, I never dared to question. Why you love me, I guess I'll never know. From the very first moment that you touched me, you were making your plans to go. But you know better than I do just what you're hoping to find, 'cause you've got a lot to think over, and me, I've got nothing but time. I will walk on down to the corner
corner. I'll be watching from the corner of my eye, and I wouldn't try to stop you from leaving, 'cause I was never much for saying goodbye. But you know better than I do just what you're hoping to find, 'cause you've got a lot to think over, and me, I've got nothing but time.
Do our last song. Oh, excuse me, oh dear.
We drive back with the windows open at night so the noise gets there.
This song always makes me think of school dinners. No reflection on the meal tonight, ladies, I hasten to know. It's called Boil Them Cabbage Down. It's a bluegrass song. That's it. And it's, the chorus goes, boil them cabbage down,
Make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down.
That's right, boil them cabbage down,
Make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down.
I kissed my girl the other night, I kissed her kind of sneaky. I kissed her on the end of the nose and I found out it was leaky.
Oh, boil them cabbage down, make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down.
I wish I was a caterpillar, life would be a farce. I'd climb up all the flowers and trees and slide down on my hands and knees.
Oh, boil them cabbage down, make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down. Well, Puff the Magic Dragon had a lovely bit of stuff, but he didn't know what to do with her, that's why they called him Puff. Oh, boil them cabbage down, make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down.
I bought my girl a pocket watch, she swallowed it one day, and now she's taking Epsom salts to pass the time away.
Oh, boil them cabbage down, make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down. 'Twas on the bridge at midnight, my heart was all a quiver. I ended near suspender belt and her leg fell in the river. Oh, boil them cabbage down, make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down. Boil them cabbage down, make them old cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down.
We'll do our last song now.
Thank you.
As it's the new year, as it's the start of the new year, this is really our, it's a closing prayer. We do it? Whatever. Yes.
Yeah. It's very, very easy. We love to do this around Christmas. I don't know why we don't do it a lot more. It's called Peace to You, and it's so easy. Just all sing this. It goes like this. Peace to you. We bless you now in the name of the Lord. Peace to you. That's all it is. We bless you now in the name of the Prince of Peace. Peace to you. Try that. Peace to you.
bless you now in the name of the Lord. Peace to you. We bless you now